I can now confirm that I did receive the results today, and I'm just so...
The DNA test results show that Mr. Smith, you are not Monica's father.
I think that the United States making DNA testing mandatory is stupid.
Tennessee is making a significant change with House Bill 2689, requiring paternity tests before signing birth certificates. This is a critical move, as studies show that around 1/3 of men tested may not actually be the biological father. By mandating these tests, the number of incorrect father identifications could grow. Moreover, the state is cracking down on maternity fraud, making it a punishable crime.
That's good, and I 1000% agree with that, because DNA tests should be mandatory. Maternity fraud is on the rise lately, and these modern women should take responsibility and deal with the consequences of their own actions.
DNA testing at birth.
Mandatory.
Mandatory DNA testing at birth. I don't agree with that.
What?
Of course she doesn't agree, because it's not in her benefit. She wants to be free and in that 304 phase without getting in any consequences of her actions. And in the end, when she wants to settle down, she wants the beta simps to take care of her children.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
I'm recording.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop recording.
God. Really? In front of the fucking house?
Stop recording.
Don't worry, I'm gonna unlock it. In front of the... Hide your face, bro. Hide your face. Really? In front of the house?
Bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
The only day I wake up early, this is what you're doing out here?
Okay, bye.
6 a.m. in the morning, and you're out here in front of the
Bye.
house.
Bye.
In front of the house, bro.
Bye.
Can I have my shirt?
Bye.
You got... Bro. In front of the fucking house.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bro, how long you been talking to her, bro?
Just a couple weeks.
She didn't tell you about me?
Yeah, I don't think this is real. It's fake. Because this video looks like an advertisement for OnlyFans.
There's a couple of states that are adopting this new law about paternity test, DNA testing before the man signs the birth certificate. Ooh. Should that be a thing? Should it be mandatory for paternity tests to be taken before the birth certificate is signed?
Mandatory?
Mandatory. Like, soon as that baby is born, we're taking a DNA test and establishing who is the father.
Oh, yeah, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Finally.
We made it.
We are getting some fucking where.
Hell motherfucking yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And yes. Yes, ladies. Equal rights. We go, this is a thing. Yes. Why not? It saves everybody a lot of trouble.
It does.
Everybody's information is locked in right there that day. Now this journey can continue for everybody. Everybody can be.
Yeah.
Do you know how many men are still paying child support for kids they found out that wasn't theirs? And since that's the only thing that kid knows,
a lot.
They have to still pay the child support.
Shouldn't it be only when it's child support's involved?
No, it should be every single time a human being is brought into this world.
Yeah.
Let's establish what's happening.
Yeah.
What we got to
I've been
lose?
in situations where, so I've been doing a little bit of research on this topic since we put it on here, and they said that the numbers are 1 in 3 people that get a DNA test are not the father.
Yeah.
And those are only the people that get a DNA test.
Bring back
And
Maury.
there's people.
Yeah.
1 in 3 people that get a DNA test are not the father, and there's a lot of people that have not gotten their DNA test. So they're saying more people should get a DNA test.
They're probably scared now.
Nah. Why? Wait. Hold on, guys. What they scared of?
1 in 3.
1 out of 3 people.
They scared little mama be giving that pussy out.
I mean, normally if
That's what they scared of? Hey, so you're scared little mama be giving that pussy out?
if you get a DNA test, you are assuming that you are not. I don't know. I wouldn't get a DNA test if I knew for sure that it was mine.
How can you know for sure?
Exactly.
My grandfather told me a saying that I wish I would have listened to a long time ago.
Gotta listen to him.
That man said, "Hey, mama's baby, daddy maybe." I said, "What?" I said, Papa, why you say that? Well, you know, I mean, you know, the mama for sure know it's there.
Yeah.
The dad, we just, you know, we assume.
So I've been seeing a lot of women that are
educated black men
that are not that are opposed to this, that are infuriated, that are infuriated by this. What is that?
I'm over here in the hospital, y'all, finna give birth to his child, and he over here questioning me, talking about, is this really his baby? Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think I'm sitting here have you up here at the hospital and everything with me just for nothing? Are you serious right now? What kind of baby dad does that right when we finna have this baby? Like, are you serious? You really gonna sit here and question the baby talking about, oh, can you get DNA test? No, you're not getting no DNA test after this. I'm not doing that. This is your child. If you don't believe it's your child, then you could go ahead and go.
What kind of baby that does that? A sane one, logical one. If he has doubts, then do the DNA test. Why are you being suspicious? You're just making yourself look more shady in this situation. He has the right to know. End of the discussion.
As the father, I'll take care of her.
You are the father.
But I'm not the father.
You are the father.
I'm not her father.
Why during the pregnancy did you show up at the maternity shoot?
I showed up at the maternity shoot because she wouldn't leave me alone about it and kept arguing with me about it. So I went so she would stop causing stress in my life.
You're her dad. That's why I called you.
But I'm not dad. I'm not her dad.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
In the case of 11-month-old Lila, Drew, you are not.
From 5 to 30% of the general population, men are raising and paying for children that are not theirs and don't know. According to the American Association of Blood Banks, between 25 and 30% of the males who are accused of being the father, they take a paternity test and find out they did not do it.
Are you for mandatory DNA testing at birth?
I am absolutely on record as saying that if we want to prevent the problem of having men challenge paternity later down the road, then let's apply a proactive solution. Automatic DNA testing at birth would work to help two things. One, we would assure that the right parents were named on the birth certificate. Two, it would stop paternity fraud and take the profit out of paternity fraud.
But so many women's groups say this wouldn't be fair. You're acting like you don't trust the mother. Why do you think they say that?
It takes away from the focus of, well, who's the one person who has all of the information about potential fathers or the paternity candidates? It is the child's mother. And currently, in most places, she has no duty to disclose that, well, wait a minute. Well, my husband's not really my child's father. My boyfriend is. Like, well, wait, lady. But you're married.
Yo, that sentence when she said, well, you don't trust mothers. Women would have no issue with a DNA test if they didn't commit maternity fraud. Them being against it and being so agitated about it is not a good look for them.
My wife has been cheating on me with this guy, apparently.
Apparently right now there's a huge debate on whether or not paternity tests should be mandatory. A lot of women are against it, to no surprise whatsoever. A lot of them are saying that they would divorce their husband immediately if he asked them for a paternity test.
He is the father. 72 hours. He has a tattoo on his private parts. He is not the father. He is not the father. How many times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers, to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
that was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo. Excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
You are not the father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
What the fuck?
You were probably with somebody else, too.
What kind of ridiculous shit is this?
72 hours. Oh, Your Honor, you tried it. There's no shade. Just facts.
Is this woman being for real right now? Oh my god, my brain cells, bro. Oh my god. Because he has a tattoo, that makes him the father? Bro, the logic is not logicking with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there.
There should be mandatory DNA
DNA tests when children are born?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
No hesitation.
Not of course, but yeah.
I mean, now I would say that. Before I used to say, but absolutely, yeah. Because I did that.
I feel like this is.
Oh, hang on. Say that again.
I actually did a DNA test because of that. Yeah, definitely. She let you do it? She didn't know. This is the thing. I didn't let her know that I did it. And I didn't even tell her later that I did it. But later on, it had to come out that I did. You know,
But
because...
the DNA test came out.
Mummy.
No, I mean, no, I had to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I said. I'm not coming here to be personal. It's very difficult, but you got to realize that a lot of people are having this experience. So it's more of a solution basis to what we could do. And then, you know, once bitten, twice shy.
No, I agree. I feel like if there were mandatory DNA tests, there's no argument. There's no issue. The child is either yours or the child is not yours. And I think it would expose those women that love to do up, it's your baby. But it's not.
And the thing is, this is the thing about...
Because,
mate, I've
you
always
know
said
what I'm going to say? Because the problem is right there is that men always can be accused of going around having children. A woman could be sleeping around with other men and there you go.
Yeah.
So, and you're not going to bring home 2 children. So women can do it and hide it.
This is one of the reasons, why, this is my personal rant now, one of the reasons why I think so many women are upset at men speaking nowadays is because men are realizing with the whole Maury show, with
Steve
Amber
Wilkos.
Heard, they're realizing just how manipulative women can be, and men generally didn't know that before. Like we thought,
I think we knew. You know what I think it is? It's when it hits home. You know, like we've all known, but when it actually happens to you, you know. And then you know what? Even when it happens to you, it's what levels. Because again, if it wasn't because of my daughter's sake, I might have just because it's like that whole thing obsession. Men can't be obsessive, but women can be obsessive, and it's accepted.
30%.
That's 30% of all men who go to actually get paternity tested turn out to not be the father. So out of every 100, 30 of those will not be the dad.
My ex-boyfriend told me that, married or not, if I ever had his baby, that he would want a DNA test before he would accept that child as his own. When he told me that, I was like, what? It honestly pissed me off. We got into it. I was telling him how he made it seem like he didn't trust me and all these different things. And he was saying, no, that's not it. You don't understand because you're a woman and you would never have to question if that child is yours or not once you have it. Even if you trust someone, you could still have that small percentage of a chance that that child is truly not yours. And then he was saying how if it truly is my child, then what is the issue?
I see nothing wrong with that, and I think that every man should be able to get a DNA test. He explained it to her in a way that makes sense to all of us. And as he said, women would never understand this about men. A woman would never question if that child is hers or not. But a man, with these kind of statistics that we just heard right now, 30 out of 100 men turn out to be not the father. Of course, a logical, sane man would demand a DNA test from his wife, because that's the logical thing to do in this day and age. Most men don't want to raise kids that are not theirs, let alone pay child support. And at the end, when you connect the dots about all of this fucking insanity, you figure out that it's all about money or resentments towards men.
It's 99.9% not compatible. So you got pregnant around the time you were with me.
Are you crazy?
No, it's nothing to go back about. Who was you f***ing?
I don't even know how to start this video, and I've tried to start it about 10 times, but I think we should start by saying a massive thank you to everyone who commented or reached out to me about my video about the DNA test. I can now confirm that I did receive the results today, and oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry again. I'm just so... I can't stop crying.
Oh, look right here. It's the consequences of your own actions.